Okay guys, so now you know how to make some simple arithmetics now, and now it's time to move to variables. So first of all, what is variable? Variable is some place in storage that has its own name and contains some information. To create them in R, all you need to know is to write the name of variable, for example number, and then there are two ways how to assign the value. First of them is by so-called left arrow. All you need to do is to press less symbol and minus symbol, and now you can put the value you want inside, for example 34. So what had happened? R found some empty space, called it number, and put the value 34 inside it. The second way how to assign the values is by using equal sign. It's a little bit easier, but it doesn't always work properly. So for example, I can write something like number is equal to 88, and we see that the R found the cell that was called number and changed the value inside it, and instead of 34 now it contains the value 88. So what can we do with variables? We can do almost the same that we can do with usual number. For example, if I wrote something like number minus 8, I get 80. So the program took the cell that is called number, take the value 88 that was inside of it, and put it here in this expression, subtracted 8, and get the value of 80 as a result. Now, for example, I want to store somewhere the today's temperature. So I create a variable, call it Celsius temp, and put the value 16 inside it. I also want to store the information about today's temperature in Kelvin somewhere. So I can use the following expression: Kelvin temp. I create new variable, call it Kelvin temp, and as if I'm not mistaken in formula, I could write just like it's equal to 273.15 plus Celsius temp. And what had happened? First of all, we created the cell, call it Celsius temperature, and put in the value 16 inside it. Then we created a new cell, call it Kelvin temp, and put inside it the value of 273.15 plus the today's Celsius temperature, and we got this value 289.15. The big plus of R is that you don't need to tell it about the type of the variable you use. For example, if you ever familiar with Java or C, you know how it works. Like you always need to write this double string and so on, and if you don't write it, it just doesn't work, and it's very complicated. But here you can easily change the type of the variables. R just takes the type that is the most convenient for you. For example, we can write something like number equals to 7, press enter, and nothing happened. No warnings, no errors. All the R did. At the beginning, number was numerical type, and it contains the number 88 inside. But now, when we wrote this expression, it's just deleted the 88, change the type of the variable to the string variable, and just put the text value 7 inside it. And it's very convenient, and it really simplifies your work. The next stuff you need to know are lists and tables, and you will learn about them in the next video.